All right. Good morning and welcome to today's 5 for 5 devotion. So I'm up here in our Kid Life worship room. This is the room where elementary students do worship on Sunday mornings, and also where our Olympians ministry comes together for a large group on Wednesday nights. It has been a long time since we've had kids together in this room. It's very sad. It breaks my heart. I can't wait to see kids in this room, to see families back together up here, upstairs. I was recently reminded of how much I miss everyone. We had our VBS online, so families had to come by and get VBS supplies and then come by at the end of the week to grab a cold treat. And just seeing everybody again, it did something for my heart because I was reminded of how much I love everybody, how much I love our church family, and also how much we need each other. My family recently went through a struggle, and we had our church family just gather around us, pray for us, help us, give us things, be there for us in our time of need. And wow, we were just blown away by the love and support of our church family. There is nothing in this world like the church. Now, you and I both know that the church is not a building, it's a group of people. It's a family. And, as Paul would say, it's a body. We are one body. We're not meant to be separated. In fact, Christ created the church so we could be together, so we could pull together all our gifts, all our strengths, and go and reach the world for Jesus. The problem is the enemy has done a really good job this year, especially with the virus and everything going on, to separate us, to divide us, to get us into the habit of not being around each other, to the point that I think a lot of us have forgotten how much we desperately need each other. I'm concerned that there are some folks within our church family that we may never see again here in the building. That makes me nervous. And so I want to read you some encouragement today from Hebrews chapter 10. In verses 24 and 25, the writer of Hebrews says, "Let us think of ways to motivate one another, spur one another on toward acts of love and good works. And let us not neglect meeting together, as some people do, as some people are in the habit of doing, but encourage one another, especially now that the day of His return is drawing near." Hey, listen, we need each other for encouragement. We need each other to spur one another on, to motivate each other, to keep living for Christ. We don't need to neglect seeing each other. Now, I know a lot of us cannot or are not ready to get back together in person yet. I get that. I totally understand. But here's the thing. There's other ways that we can communicate with each other. And a lot of us out there are neglecting each other. I know we don't mean to, but we are. So if you've not been keeping up with folks within our church, maybe you've not been texting or calling, maybe your group has decided not to Zoom anymore, I want to encourage you right now, let's get back together. However that's done, whether it's through a text, on Zoom, in person, whatever you're most comfortable with. Right now, today, I want to encourage you. Get out your phone. Text somebody in our church family. Tell them you love them. Stop and pray for them and tell them you're praying for them. Get out a card. Write a letter. Tell somebody you love them, you miss them, that you're praying for them. Call them on the phone. FaceTime. Get your group together, your friends. Zoom. Talk to each other because we need each other. We don't even realize how much we need each other. You know, my dad used to always tell me, because I play a lot of tennis during the summer, he used to always say, you got to drink water, you got to drink more water, you got to drink more water. And I would always drink, Diet Cokes and tea and lemonade. And I would get out there on the tennis court and it would be so hot and I would just get really dehydrated and really tired and really weak. Why? Because I had been neglecting drinking water. I had been filling myself up with other things. The truth is, we've been neglecting each other a lot during this time. We've been trying to fill up our time with other things. We can't do that. Christ made us to where, as Christians, we are dependent upon each other to survive and thrive in this world. We need each other. We need Christ just like the way we need water. We have to have each other. We have to be there for each other. And so I want to encourage you, reach out to someone today. Let them know how much you love them, that you're praying for them, that you're still a family, and that you can't wait to see them again. I can't wait to see all of you again. Hopefully it'll be sooner rather than later. I'm praying for you. I love you. I miss you. Can't wait to see you again. Hope you have a great, great day. See ya.